Good evening. How's everybody? I'm well. My name is Kevin, the host of Kevin in Paradise. How you doing? I got my schedule all mixed up. I missed Monday. I did Tuesday. It's now Thursday. What's going on? I'll try to get back to normal next week. I can tell you, you probably already guessed, I have a lot on my plate, all self-imposed, but I had a task that I wanted to do. I had most of my savings was in a UK bank, and you know, they say inflation is about 2%, but it's actually higher than that. If you go to the Bank of England's website and look and see how much the average of cost of inflation over the last 10-15 years, it's higher than that. But then they keep printing money. So if they're printing money, that means the value of your money that's inside of your bank account is getting weaker. So you're talking about 8% you're losing each year. So your interest rate on money is 0.2 something percent if you're lucky, or 0.1% if you're lucky. But it's actually, you know, cost of living and everything. This is what some of the experts have been saying. The products doesn't actually go up. The price goes up because they keep printing money. You know, the QE, quantitative easing, they give you these checks. Well, it goes against the value of the pound or dollar, which makes it weaker. So, you know, I heard this a couple months ago. It's actually like an iceberg. You know, you put the iceberg in the bank and it's warm and it keeps melting. So your money's not staying there. So I'm thinking, the way things are going, I thought, you know something? If the bottom drops out of the economy and the bank does a bail-in, gone. How long does it take to get it back? So anyway, it's moved. Well, 90% of it is moved, and I'm very happy. And today I finished moving it. Whew. It's been mentally exhausting for about, well, since I started. And I said I wanted to have it started and in place by my birthday. Well, my birthday's next week, and I'm finished. It's all in place already. All, like I say, all self-imposed. But I had a target, and I wanted to get it done. You can see Mr. Monk's been busy. Look at this, clean, clean. And that pile down there, I asked him to put it there because when it rots back, it'll turn into dirt, and we can use it for potting things. The river looks really nice today. Planted a little tree there. I had this in a pot forever. It got kind of big, so it got too big and it took over. So I chopped it back, and I was going to chuck it out, but Jan says plant it. So there it is. It's actually one of these trees here, and they're really good for shade. Excellent for shade. Only thing is, I don't know what it's going to happen to it. I mean, rainy season's gone now, so they're still letting the water in from the north, so it's the river's moving constantly every day. But the next year, if the water comes up high and that gets the roots wet, I don't know how that's going to affect the tree, but we'll wait and see. Hopefully. But there's nowhere else to plant anything anymore. It's full here. Full house. So over the last few days, we got the hole dug. I showed you that the other day. So I put the pipe in, put everything back up to here. So I've got to go buy some concrete and concrete that pipe in there and redo this path here, I think, and then go this way. It's all buried again, and I've just left myself this over here to do. The existing water line goes left-right and then goes under the concrete. The one here with the cap on the end is the new one. I was going to put a T-piece in there with a couple of stopcocks, so when they say the new one's on, you just close one stopcock and open the other, and it'll just flow in. But I thought, you know something, just leave it like that. So I thought, just leave it like that. And then later, tomorrow, I'll go buy a couple 90 degrees right angle things, and when the new water comes on, apparently they're going to turn the old stuff off, so they'll get better pressure on the other side. And because I was going to leave them both on, both connected, but they're going to actually turn it off, which is fine. So I'll just put a right angle and join into the existing one and chop the old one away, because then they'll probably come for the water meter. They'll probably come for the water meter, but that's mine. I put it on there, my meter. So I keep telling the guy it's my meter, and he keeps charging me $5 a month, but my water bill is between 20 and 35 a month. So you can't I don't try to keep talking to him, just leave it alone. So the spare piping that's left over, I brought over here. So tomorrow when I go get the other right angles, I'm going to get some more connectors and stuff. So because I need 4 for these. I need 4 for these guys, and then I'll need to connect her behind the back. This is gonna up here will be a 2-inch pipe going into like a tray behind, and then there's a pipe over there in the corner up in there. See it? So I'll probably have like a 1-inch pipe in there and a 2-inch pipe up here, and then these will be 1/2-inch pipes, and she'll have a 1/2-inch pipes. So Mr. Anal is happy. His box is complete. Painted it again today. So I'm ready to start putting the electrics in. So once I finish the electric box, I'll start having tomorrow I'm not doing nothing. It's Friday and I'm going to go out. I haven't been food shopping forever, because last time I went I really stocked up. But fridge is like half empty now. So go shopping tomorrow. Have something to eat, lunch, chill out tomorrow. Saturday, Sunday I'll start playing with putting electrics in my box, and then I'll be able to, you know, if the power goes off, I can charge my phone, run a fan. I have a 12-volt fan and a couple of lights that are going to go on top of it. So I'll be pleased with that when that's all done. So when the power, when the power goes off next time, I can have some light and a fan. So most of the time it don't go off in the night, sometimes in the early morning. But last time it went off a couple days ago, it was because a squirrel got on the line. You could hear a boom at about 6:10 in the morning. So that means the AC goes off and everything goes off, of course. But I can, if I want to carry on sleeping, I can put the fan on. 12-volt fan I've got, which is, it's actually about 18 inches, so it's a normal sized fan. It's just it's 12-volt, and it's cool. You can put it on a timer or whatever. You know, if you just say leave it for an hour or whatever. So when the electric box is finished over the weekend, maybe Monday, after that, back to the waterfall. I know you guys have been, when are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? I said, when it cools off and the bugs are gone. Well, today, if you'd have seen me earlier, you would have thought, has it cooled off yet? Because it was like baking hot. So I finished connecting it up. Last night I was working on it, but there's too many mosquitoes come, so I stopped and went in the house. This morning I finished the piping, and then I put the dirt back on, put everything back together, cleaned the path, moved this, moved that, put all my tools away. And Mr. Monk was here. He said a screw fell out the shimmer, so I know it fell out. It's been out forever, but it had to be fixed. He's Mr. Perfectionist. So I fixed it for him and he went back to work. But today he says he doesn't want paying. So he's just been doodling about doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm like, if you're not being paid, why don't you just chill out? You can sit here and watch the river go by if you want to. But he wants to do something, so he said no paying today. I'm like, okay. Just wanted to help me, he says. Thank you. So maybe next week you might find a video of the waterfall starting, and Mr. Monk helping me. So on that note, guys, I'm going to sign off and say good night and go in and cool off again. I had a shower earlier and I was nice and cool sitting in the house. So I thought I'll put a shirt on because be polite today. And now I'm sweating and my shirt's soaked and I'll need another shower. So I'm going to go in and cool off again. It's only about 31, but it's still, you know, a little bit humid. So you know, if you sit still, it's okay. But if you try to do anything, like walking around with a shirt on, hot and sweaty. So I'm going to sign off, guys, and I'll see you later. Look after yourselves. Buckets of blessings. Rivers of peace, joy, and kindness. All the very best. Look after yourselves. See you later.